Friday Football Fever on SNN. Sponsored by Renewal by Anderson.
All right, hello and welcome to Friday Football Fever, everybody. I'm Don Brennan, and this is the playoff edition. Thanks for joining us tonight as high school football regionals finals were played for the right to go to the state Final Four, the state semifinals before the state final game. Venice getting better every week, and they hosted a Sumner team that beat Riverview last week. The Indians' John Peacock in his 17th season with 3 state titles under his belt, but they played a team with former USF All-American George Selvey as the head coach. His USF teammate Amari Jackson, wide receiver, Ajax on the Venice side. Early on, Sumner's Jamaris Conyers goes up the middle and takes out the ref. They give him the first down nonetheless. Yes, but they would have to punt in the Indians' first possession. And Dorian Jones takes the handoff, and he's running to daylight and to pay dirt. 56 yards, 7-0 Indians in the first. Jones had at least 3 touchdowns, maybe more. The Indians' defense was ferocious, and so was Ashari Charles. He makes the tackle for loss. The UM commit, and again, the Stingrays have to punt it away. First play after the punt, Darian Jones airs it out for the main man, Tyree Manning, and Manning's behind everyone. He goes 61 yards for the touchdown. And it's 13-0 Venice, as you see on the big screen, the look from on high of Manning touchdown. Yes, Manning involved in a scary play later, right there, makes the catch between 2 Stingray defenders who smash into each other. One of them is immobile. I believe it's Conyers. I'm not sure, but he's number 9, their star safety and quarterback. Stays down. He would be immobilized as worry spread through the crowd. They got him on a body board and would cart him off. Manning went to say encouraging words to Conyers. He was shaken up. Conyers would leave in an ambulance. They cast a pall over the stadium, but he was moving somewhat, unsure what it was, but they cut his face mask off, got him out of the helmet. He was down for about 15 minutes before they got him off the field and into the ambulance. As I said, no further word on his condition at this point. I'm sorry, it was not Conyers. It's number 19. My bad. It was not Jamaris Conyers. He stayed in the game. It was a scary situation. Players were shaken up on both teams. The Indians pulled it out. 41-22. They're headed to the Final Four. And hopefully that player will be all right. Yes, but you hope he, as a person, is okay before he gets back on the field. Now, the Cardinal Mooney Cougars are loaded for bear this year. They're trying to win their 2nd state title in 3 years after not winning one for 50. Yes, but they're doing well, and they're loaded. They hosted the Lakewood Spartans tonight, and it was old standby Connell Jackson early and often. He takes the handoff and does what he does, a 45-yard touchdown scamper for the lead. He would score 5 touchdowns on the night, do a little dance, make a little love, get down tonight. Yeah, their defense was staunch early, so staunch they scared the Spartans into mistakes. And Mason Jordan with a nice catch, and a nifty run after catch, getting some yards after the catch, out racing everybody for a little bit, make some moves, goes to the sidelines, and that was set up. Well, this Connell Jackson touchdown, another one, 30. As I said, he had 5 on the night, and they were gaining momentum, but then Lakewood to get a little, get their sea legs under them. They get a first down here as they're driving. Next play would be another pass. They keep going, but this one goes off the receiver's hands right into, caroming into the waiting arms of a Marion McCray. That sets up another Jackson touchdown later, but a nice pass break up there. The Cougars win 49-29 to advance to the Final Four. And there were other teams in action tonight as Booker is on a mission as well. It would be a great honor to the late head coach, Fred Gilmore, if they could win it all this year. He passed away on a Friday night, fittingly, in September 12th. Now, Booker took on Nature Coast Tech at Tornado Alley. The Tornadoes turned the Alley into Sharknado as they dominated the Sharks 50-14, advancing to the Final Four. Booker has now outscored their 3 opponents 193-14 in the playoffs. In a rematch of last year's 5A regional final, Manatee traveling to Fort Myers to play Riverdale came down to the wire, but the Hurricanes falling, unfortunately, close but not enough, 28-26 to the Raiders. The Raiders, well, they were playing at home, Manatee on the road, but a fine season nonetheless. The Raiders will advance. In 4A, Port Charlotte Pirates were in Tampa to face the vaunted top-seeded Jesuit Tigers, and they scored a late touchdown to take the lead 22-21, and the Pirates held on to beat the Jesuits, and they're on to the state semifinals as well. Here is a look at what we'll have playing. We have 4 teams playing next week in the state semifinals, yes, with a shot at Miami, and then the title game is on the line. Pitbull Stadium on the campus of FIU, they'll be playing the state finals again this year. Now, Venice will take on Miami Palmetto in the semis next week, who also put up big numbers tonight in a 61-41 win. The Booker Tornadoes will play Jacksonville Reigns, who also can score. They won 61-14 tonight. And the Cardinal Mooney Cougars will play Jacksonville Bulls, a longtime state powerhouse who has the second most state titles in the state history behind St. Thomas Aquinas. The Cougars are a power too, though. They are looking good. And Port Charlotte Pirates, with that big come-from-behind win, will play Choctawhatchee from Fort Walton Beach. The sites are not yet updated, but all games are at 7:30 next Friday night, the state semifinals with the championship game on the line.